Okay, celluloid junkies, audiophiles, and vinyl addicts. Let's see what we have for 7 inches. Let's see what we have. All right. So first up we have the Beastie Boys. She's on it. Let's check out and take a closer look. Well, we can see it's a Beast 2. It's a picture sleeve 7 inch, which you don't see too much for Beastie Boys. This is from 1985 on a CBS first pressing with Def Jam Recordings. The A-side single is She's On It, which is sort of a juvenile bit of jock schlock, really. Probably a little bit offensive to some people these days, I guess. It's backed with Slow and Low, which was actually written by Run DMC. A lot of people don't know that Run DMC actually ghost wrote quite a bit of stuff for the Beastie Boys here. So there we go. Beastie Boys, She's On It, Slow and Low. Maybe if I can find a link to the Run DMC doing the demo, you guys can check it out and compare them. Kind of interesting.
Well, this next one's a total disappointment. Not joking. ATD, a total disappointment. Recorded at Rain City Studios in 2014 and I think released in 2015. I ran into these guys at Swangard Stadium one summer at a taco festival. So on the stamp side, they have Phantom Limbs, Amy Atheist. B-side is Kill Yourself, Artificial Choice, and Assisted Suicide. Hardcore music.
All right, let's see what we have next. Davie Allen and the Arrows, Encounter. Looks like it's from the 60s, but it's not. Let's flip it over and check out the B-side. It was actually Mudhoney with 2 songs, Fuzz Gun 2001 and Blues for Stoner. And that's pretty interesting. Split 7 inch. Pretty DIY style, sort of no frills version, and that is because it's from Gearhead Records, and it's a split 7 inch from one of their magazines. And a little bit of history on Gearhead is goes back to about '93. Mike, one of the co-owners, was in a Hardcore Life, Half-Life, and Michelle, the other co-owner, was a DJ for Maximum Rock and Roll in the '90s, so kind of a cool bit of history there. They do a lot of punk rock, garage rock, sort of a little bit of new wave power pop stuff. Pretty varied catalog, actually. A lot of big bands have come and gone. Helicopters, New Bomb Turks, The Hives, Rivervolt Gamblers. So they've had quite a few good bands in their stable. And Davie Allen was best known in the 60s for soundtracks, actually. He usually played with Arrows, but sometimes did solo, too. And he did a lot of, biker movies, surf movies, juvenile delinquent films. Pretty cool sounding stuff, especially if you're just mellowing out for the day. And I'm assuming this Fuzz Gun 2001 is a take on their original project that was from the 90s, and that was called Super Fuzz Big Muff. Maybe there's a connection, I don't know. Anyway, kind of a cool little split 7 inch.
This next one is called a band called Itch. The album is My Jerusalem. It has another song on it called You Savage Beast You. The A-side is 2 kind of hardcore punk versions of it, and the B-side is acoustic versions, basically with a piano. Great looking record, 45. Gold, yellow. This is where you learn why punk rockers have to sing so fast, because they got so many words in their songs. It's a good thing.
Alright, welcome back. Let's see what we have here. It's a flexi disc. And technically it's not actually a 7-inch, it's an 8-inch, which is pretty common actually for magazines to press out a 8-inch flexi disc. You could put 2 songs on a 33 1/3 RPM sound sheet, as they're called. And this one is by the legendary Bad Brains. Reggae and funk influenced hardcore band from Washington, D.C. I think they formed in '76 as Mind Power or something like that, but after the sort of punk rock thing happened in '76, they rebranded as Bad Brains, and eventually ended up getting unofficially banned in their hometown of Washington, which is hence the song title Banned in DC. Anyway, they moved to New York and sort of formed the burgeoning part of the New York hardcore and punk rock movements, a lot of reggae and funk influence as well. And this is kind of cool. It's 2 songs at 33 1/3 RPM, and song number 2, Reignition, was actually filmed live in Vancouver at the 86th Street Music Hall. So kind of a neat local connection to a legendary punk rock hardcore band. And they got very involved also in skateboard culture. And if you visit their website, they've actually got a thing going with a big skateboard company right now, so check it out.
Well, here's another album by the band Itch. 88 Bones, It Glows in the Dark. Glow in the Dark vinyl. Side A, song list is The Club, Energy Vampire. Side B are acoustic versions of the same songs, The Club and Energy Vampire. Same speed, just done on piano with vocals. Great stuff. Mark Critchley is the large thrust behind this band. It's his band. This album was released in 1991. He did a lot of the artwork himself and the production. He was a grip in the film and television industry for years and went on to become a party boat captain.